No, I'm not going into it. Let's go. Start the show. This is like having the LeBron James, Michael Jordan conversation.
People start drinking sparkling water.
It's okay. It's okay. It's all good. I'm not doing it. I don't even want to waste.
He did change after the sparkling water.
It's your fault. You the one gave it to him.
I only made it available. I can lead you to the water. I can't make you drink. What's going on? I am KD Bowe. This is RodMinger.
Hilarious. The
amazing Tiny, a.k.a. Indescribable.
Well, you know, it's me.
It's KD Bowe Show live from the Content Factory.
Yes.
In the heart of downtown Atlanta.
It is.
Where everybody is somebody and Jesus is Lord.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What is wrong with you?
I feel like something else need to go there.
Did you get a deal with Jesus this weekend?
I know.
Actually,
not a brand partnership with heaven.
Bruh, my whole weekend was interesting. But we had a conversation off the air. Let's just bring it on. This is the weekend recap.
KD's choosing violence.
I woke up this morning and I chose violence. We're tripping off of now or laters. So I was raised, it's now or laters. And then they changed it to now and laters.
Okay.
So we had a conversation.
Those are both wrong.
Because those are both wrong. That was never a thing.
They're called nihilators.
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 You went to the candy lady to get nihilators.
Nihilators. That's it. It's one word.
Nihilators.
It's nihilators.
That's it. And that's all it's ever going to be. It's never going to change.
You two were the illiterate ones in the community.
No. You know
it's now or laters.
You were the judgmental one
in
the community.
I was.
You was the one like, actually, it's this.
It is actually that.
This is oppressive to the African-American community because this is what you call African-American vernacular. And you're not going to take nihilators from me.
Thank you.
The candy lady loved me because she heard every syllable that I was asking for.
She knew. I bet you I could have came right behind you to that same candy lady. Like, give me some of them nihilators, and she'd have bagged them up.
Same thing.
All right. So let me see how gangster y'all are. Favorite flavor of nihilators?
Well, I'm glad you asked, KD, because real people know that the best candy ever flavor of nihilators is banana. Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
I'm sorry. Nobody likes banana.
Thank you. Yes. No, you're not going to do this.
Banana line laters, but you and my deceased grandmother.
When you're ready for an adult conversation, I'm here, guys.
Grow up.
I'm here.
Grow up.
I think it's a man law violation for a guy to eat a banana now or later. I just feel like it's okay. You know what? Let me just. What's your flavor? Oh, you're the one of the bougie
ones.
Everybody wanted the green nihilators.
You're one of the
Nobody wanted them.
You're the bougie
it was
ones.
the red
You
ones.
ain't call the flavor. You like, give them green ones.
Okay.
Everybody didn't want the green nihilators, man.
Okay.
Come on, dog. It's not even the conversation.
See,
nobody eats green nihilators.
Everybody eat green. Put it in the comments.
You know who eat green? The kids that used to turn their eyelids inside out eat green nihilators.
I'm gonna bless you with.
Sir, if you pull out a stupid flavor, I'm leaving the show.
Everybody loved the grape now or later. I'm going to sit that there.
That is a very black thing to do. That was so
anticlimactic.
That is a very black thing to do.
Man, first thing, that tastes like Robitussin.
Absolutely.
Okay? Absolutely. The grape nihilator tastes like Diamond.
It tastes like cough drops.
It is trash. It tastes like cough syrup.
All grape flavor candy is nasty.
I didn't like the red ones. Everybody liked the red ones because, first of all,
that's why I'm glad you said that, because that is second place.
You can't have two favorites, right?
No, I just said a second.
Here's the thing I want you to be clear of. Wherever that pack of now or laters was, I want you to be clear on something. No one wants it. And I want to make sure that you take that with you when you leave. Because what I'm not going to do is be sitting on eating the now or later and it's mushy.
Is it?
How long is it?
It wasn't in his pocket, was it? It was in his front pocket.
He did like that. He said, I'm glad you asked. Wherever that was, I want you to send it right back.
Front pocket.
Oh no, I don't know.
But it was actually in my lap. But
it's okay. Got some extra seasoning
in my lap.
Yeah,
I had it off camera. It's okay. I had my setup together.
Grape is the one, but whatever. Okay, it's cool.
Nobody be eating no purple nihilators.
Man, first of all, and
Diamond Tap.
It's like when you have the grape flavor. You talk to a girl, like, hey, what's up, girl? You good? Oh. You had them grape nihilators?
Don't nobody say that, KD. Nobody.
I like the way.
KD is lying. Nobody has ever done that. They don't even taste like grape. They taste like purple, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They don't even have an actual flavor. They taste like the color purple.
They taste like you told Harpo to beat me. Okay,
they taste like Crayola. That's what they taste like. Nobody want no purple nihilator. Get up out of here.
Right.
Why is he trying to sell us on this nasty? No.
Why you tripping? Okay, first of all, you don't even understand. I was the man in the neighborhood.
She said they taste like purple. Ah!
And you can't open
sick
them.
of y'all. I'm sick. And he finna sit here in our face and eat it.
Why can't you open them? That's
They
the
don't
thing.
even taste
That's
like
why.
grape. They taste like purple.
They don't even want you to eat them.
Oh man.
Did you just snort? Because I feel
Oh,
like I heard a snort.
Yo. Hey, somebody get tiny. She said they taste like purple.
Oh my God. All right.
And he's been opening this package for
forever. All my
12
life I
minutes.
had to open this
Exactly.
package.
Get lockjaw.
Yeah. All right.
And I feel like they're harder than the rest of them too.
No.
Oh man.
Look at watch how long it take them to chew it. Look at I know your mouth hurt.
Oh man, all your feelings are about to come
Them
out.
teeth about to snatch right out the bag.
Delectable.
He said the girls be going wild over the purple ones.
They'll be like, oh, is that a purple now later?
They do not.
I say, why, yes it is. A purple now later.
That's not what they say.
I'm not.
And I'm wearing Bugle Boys. Is them Bugle Boys you wearing with the purple now? All right, so tell me about your weekend,
God.
man.
Oh man, so I had a really dope weekend, man. I filmed a lot of content for YouTube this weekend. Tiny actually helped out this weekend.
I was there. I worked a little bit. We worked, yeah.
Made a starting appearance. Did a lot of cleaning up because it was the in-laws are coming to town, getting ready for the engagement dinner tonight. Actually,
So yeah, how you feel?
I feel good, man. It's great to have them here. I mean, I've met them a couple of times. You know, they live in New York, but the funny thing is, our parents have never met physically. So this is their first time seeing each other in person because you know me and Jazz dated while I was on the ship. I got off the ship, and when she got off the ship, Corona was here. So everybody was quarantined. So even when I did the engagement, you know, they were virtual. My mom was virtually there, and we were physically in New York. So it was good, like getting everybody together. Went to dinner last night. You know, had a good time. Walked around the Braves Stadium. So everybody's having a good time, and we're ready for the dinner tonight. It's going to be great.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I did invite you guys. So I just want to
We
throw it
are
out there.
coming.
Y'all have been physically invited, and
Well, I'm coming. I can't
I'll-
be
I'll-
I'll be
here.
there.
I literally called you and told you that it has been received.
Thank you. I just wanted to make sure, you know, we put that out there. Thank you.
Now, when he say, well, y'all didn't tell me where we was going after, sir,
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
the party don't stop.
KD never does the
Okay.
after party.
We're not doing that.
We're not doing that?
No, we're not doing that. I see. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to send this to Kime because this is a part of my weekend story anyway.
Oh, wow. I have
Kime,
pictures and video as well.
Kime, when you get an opportunity, I would like for you to bring that up on the camera. But so my weekend was interesting. But wait.
I know you still chewing on that purple now later, too.
Yeah, it's the same one. It's the same exact one.
Yes, I know.
It's the same exact
I know
now
they
later.
don't still back there.
It
I know.
never. Oh.
I ain't gonna lie. this now later.
It don't want to go down.
No, bro.
It don't-
No. Also, I went to a fitness competition. A good friend of mine, Rashawn Ali, was in
okay.
Rashawn?
Yo, man, she
looked amazing,
ripped
first of all.
up, G. Like, man, it was crazy. It was inspiring. And right now, I'm about a 4 out of 10 on doing a competition in December. Just from being inspired by watching her do that. Yeah. Her
I'll pull up. Can we make signs and stuff for you?
Yeah, you can do that.
I'm going to pull up.
What kind of competition?
This is like a fitness competition. Bodybuilding, stuff like that. You know, but they have different categories. I don't want to go through all the categories, but it's different ones.
Like which one you gonna do?
I want to do the physique one. You know, I want to trim down, cut all my body fat, change the diet, do it for 3 months, and then I'm about a 4 out of 10. I'm sliding towards a 5, but it's the eating for me.
I'm impressed, man.
I'm really thinking about it.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I've lost 20 pounds since the last time we were shooting.
I didn't.
You noticed. You noticed. It's okay.
I noticed.
Yeah.
He didn't lose it in
I
his
did.
face. He lost it everywhere else.
My head is always big.
I wasn't gonna say anything, man. I just assumed
My
you
head
was
is always
on-
big. It's okay.
I assumed you was on that stuff. I just, I don't really.
Wow, that was very disrespectful. But no, what I did is
You know how black people do.
I stopped eating chips.
You can't lose weight for no healthy
I found out my
reason.
triggers. I stopped eating chips and I stopped drinking juice.
How many
And,
chips were you eating?
I mean, it doesn't matter. That took them out of my diet altogether.
A chip.
No, chips, bags of chips. Like I stopped snacking.
Yeah.
I thought that was my weakness because I always worked out consistently.
It kind of sounds like it matters.
I mean, it does. I mean, a lot of stuff matters.
You'd be surprised if you cut out 1 or 2 things in your
Cut out
diet,
1 or
how
2
you
things.
drastically change the whole
It changes
your
everything.
body.
So
A lot of people need to stop drinking beer.
It was like my after
Yes.
party snack.
Yes. And I actually stopped drinking beer.
Yeah, I don't. I've
Now-
never liked
Doesn't work
beer.
for me.
I've
I'll
never
do
liked
some
it.
bourbon though.
But bourbon. But watch this. Bourbon is gluten free.
So is vodka. I think vodka has no calories.
Most alcohol is gluten free.
I think people say the problem comes in when folks start mixing it.
Yes, it's the cocktail.
When the sugars that come with the juices
yeah.
and the cokes and stuff like that. Like when you just have a little straight something, you should be good. But
Yeah. So this weekend, I was, it was interesting, man. So I kind of felt like I was being punked, honestly. So went to Cracker Barrel. Well, I noticed that there was this little baby that was carrying this little stroller thing. And she was dragging it across the ground. Had a little kitchen.
Right.
And she walking all outside while we were waiting. Just all you heard was this little scratch. I don't know how to.
What's that noise?
Scratch, scratch. And so they ended up coming in after we were seated. Her and her father sat right next to us. Mm-hmm. The baby, she was maybe 3 years old. She took the little toy that she had been
right.
dragging across the ground.
Easily.
Guess where she put it?
In her mouth.
On the table.
Oh, close enough.
She put it on the table where everybody eats at. Which made me wonder, what all goes on that we don't know about? Again, would you put your shoe on the kitchen table?
No.
A 3-year-old would.
So you're saying it's okay.
It's not okay.
No.
You're the one I need to talk to.
No, I'm
the
saying.
3-year-olds don't know better.
No, she didn't know any better.
So the question becomes this. Who is supposed to tell her to take that off the table?
Well, the parent,
one of the
course.
adults.
Very good.
Oh, so you're saying it stayed on the table the whole time they ate there?
Oh, that was the issue right there.
Oh,
so somebody's going to say, take it off the table. So if the dad doesn't tell her to take it off the table, who's supposed to tell her to take it off the table?
The mom.
Mom ain't there. She's her dad.
Oh, nobody. Who gonna check her, boo?
So nobody is supposed to tell her to take it off the table.
It's up to the
I
family.
would have just walked by and slapped it off.
I bet you would, but no.
Sorry.
But honestly, it's a real question. Like when we're out of pocket, who can tell us that we're out of pocket?
Listen, I wouldn't have walked up. It's not my business.
Whoever
That's your
you
table.
give authority to, you can't just be talking to
that's your
strangers
table.
and
So
telling them.
technically, we could have said to the management, but I feel like it would have been a little
Karen. It was very much Karen.
Weird, yeah. They've got the toy on the table and we're dragging it on the ground. I wasn't going to do that.
That's exactly how you were going to sound.
But I gave that look at him like,
Bro, take that
he
off
had no
the
idea what
table.
you were talking about.
yeah, like, man, come on, bro.
But you know what, though? She does it at home, probably.
Oh, then there's that. So, no. And then it continues. So, I go to the restroom before I leave. This right here was a mess. First of all, the aroma that was, I'm not going to say which one it was, which Cracker Barrel it was. But the aroma coming out of that bathroom, I was like,
Cracker Barrel.
I was praying. I said, please, Lord, let that be the woman's bathroom. Please don't let that be ours. Walked in, guess whose it was? It was our bathroom. Have you ever walked into the restroom and, you got the stalls and everything with doors on them?
Right.
Have you ever walked into the restroom and somebody is sitting on the stall doing number 2, but the door is wide open?
Oh,
And,
no.
And they sitting like this.
You making that up. You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're lying.
No, I'm not. And they sit like this.
With no courtesy flush.
I don't
Close
know.
the door.
I don't know. First of all, it's not the courtesy flush or the smell that I'm concerned about. What I'm concerned about is that you got your pants down nigh your ankles and you're sitting like this.
With the door open.
With the door open.
That's what's bothering me.
No. Looking at me in my eyes.
I mean, he can only see your eyes if you show your eyes.
So you're walking. Okay, so I'm shocked. First of all, I'm trying to process what
You're
I'm
trying to look away.
No. I walk in the restroom. Okay, so you walk in the restroom. Watch this. You walk in the restroom and you see that. What do?
I'm giving him the barbershop treatment. When my barber's lining up my beard, I'm
walking back out.
I can't
I'm
see.
not even staying in there. Whenever you finish, bro.
Let me tell you something.
It depends on how bad I had to use the bathroom.
That's disgusting. I will go to anybody's bathroom.
I ain't peed yet. I still ain't peed. Because what I'm not going to do is sit in here. Because I'm like, if you that crazy to have the door open, leaning, looking, I'm not about to turn my back to you.
Right.
And use this urinal.
He's crazy.
No.
KD, the man could have been claustrophobic.
He could have been a psychopath.
He could have been claustrophobic.
He might have got up and got beside the urinal.
With the hero stance.
Yeah.
He would've-
So no. It was super weird. So I'm thinking that, was
the door broken?
No, it was open. And it opens on the inside. So you had to keep it open. You had to keep it cracked open.
So he put his knee up there.
Yeah, so, again, here's the stance.
That's unreal.
That's nasty.
Terrible.
It could have been an emergency, though. You just never know, man.
It's my weekend. And then the
That man was fighting demons.
He was fighting something. The smell was awful. He was being exercised. so here's the final part of my weekend. So my wife's best friend was in town.
That's always a good day.
Oh yeah, it's fun. I like to see her, having fun and kicking it. But she saw a video of the show. Mm-hmm. She thought y'all were hilarious.
Thank you.
She thought you were handsome.
Thank you.
Wait now.
She said, "Oh, he's handsome."
I appreciate
like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Oh, here's his social media."
Right.
And I found a picture that I said, "This is amazing."
Oh, look at Jazz.
That was a great setup. I did not see that coming.
This is amazing. I'm looking at her making you the epitome of married up. This right here is amazing. One question I have for you, though.
Yes, sir.
Finna get messy.
Just one question.
Don't be disrespectful. I hate to fight you.
Oh, no. Jazz is beautiful. We're not nowhere up near the northern region.
No, she really makes the picture.
We're nowhere near the northern region of this picture.
Oh.
What I want to do is get right here.
It's the light skin pose.
Bring me in a little closer. Bring me in. So there's several things here that I want to talk about. Number one.
The bow tie.
The bow tie.
Yeah.
It's leaning high, but not on Jesus. I'm like, okay, so then take me back. Take me out. There you go. It's the light skin eyes.
Oh,
it is.
Man.
It is
Come
very
on, man.
much
Watch
giving.
out, man.
The light skin
It's giving Lionel
eyes
Richie
for me.
It's giving Lionel Richie.
Is the mirror over there? Please hand me the mirror, because I want the world to see just how easy this happens. Rod, if you don't mind, Rod, look at yourself. Do it. Rod, do it.
Don't act like you ain't never did it.
Do it, Rod. Do it.
Oh,
Hey!
Yes, come on, Chico the boy.
Oh yeah, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
funny,
she
bro.
was. Yeah, she wanted to challenge them nuptials, brother. When she saw that picture right there. Yeah, but that bow tie, boy, I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. But
Yeah, but it was a good
you
look,
were
man.
sharp as a tack, boy.
Yeah, man. Shout out to
I love the yellow.
London Legend. That's the guy that was the stylist for that photo shoot.
Who?
London Legend. That's his name on Instagram.
Oh, nice.
So shout out to him, man. He had the idea. He came to us once we got engaged. He said, "I want to do something for y'all for an engagement gift. I want to do a photo shoot, but y'all got to let me theme it." So that was his idea, and I was like, "All right, man. Just make sure it makes sense. You know what I mean?" And it made sense. It was like, "Oh, this is cool."
Oh no, it turned out
Yeah.
beautiful. It was
Super
beautiful.
dope, man.
Yeah, he
Super
did good.
dope.
So shout out to him for that, man. Because I would have never found that suit right there nowhere.
You the man. Really? I like it.
I would have never thought like if I would have went into a store, I'm not going to go look for that suit. So I wouldn't have known without him putting his style to it. I mean, he did all that. He picked out the decorations, that piano, that backdrop. Like, he did the whole thing. So,
Yo, I didn't even notice the piano, dog.
Yeah.
it's a piano right there.
That's
dude.
crazy.
I'm sitting in
No,
front of
it
the
was
piano.
lit. It was lit.
So, yeah, he did really good, man.
What is that? A dress on the back end of it right there? What is
Where?
that? This is like sequence of
It's
something.
just a sequence of some sort. Yeah. It's not a dress. No.
Nice.
It's like, he's a drama teacher at this high school as
Yeah?
well, but he also is a stylist. But he hooked all that up, man. I just came and showed up and stuff was there.
I know
Asked
who
me
to go for my
sizes, and I pulled
next
up and I was
photo
like,
shoot.
yo, let's do it. And when
It's kind of dope how you lean, how you leaning, and she's leaning.
And
I would have never thought that.
But let me tell you what else you didn't catch.
You say his name is London Legend?
London Legend on Instagram. The theme is musical theater. Because, me and Jazz both have theater backgrounds.
Your
But her-
wedding theme is musical
No,
theater?
that photo shoot is musical theater.
Oh.
So that's where the piano comes into play. Jazz actually lightly knows how to play the piano, but she's a ballerina. Then, of course, I'm an actor. And so it's all brought together, but it's simplistic. It's like a message without being a message. So that's the theme behind the picture. It's musical theater.
Tiny, what song goes to this picture?
A chair is still a chair.
Hey, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Come on.
If nobody's sitting, okay, what song goes to it?
Oh, man. Here and Now.
Wow.
Here and Now.
That's it.
Yeah, man. Here and now,
Very
man.
good.
Because it's funny, man. I look at that picture, man. It makes me think, man. Like, I felt the same about her consistently. It's always been the same. It never like it
Must be
it didn't
nice.
waver.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know it sounds sappy. You know what I'm saying? But like, I remember like
That ain't sappy.
It sounds extremely sappy.
I was telling
It
her
does
parents
not.
yesterday. Like, I have a picture. I have a picture standing in front of this stage on the ship the day I met her, and it's 5 minutes before I met her.
Really?
And so I'm standing in front of the stage, posing with the cruise director on the Disney Cruise Line ship.
Yeah.
And Jazz is backstage stretching, but I don't see her. I don't know her yet. So it's funny that I have a picture of me getting ready to meet her for the first time.
Wow, man.
And I
that's
have it.
so
And it's so
beautiful.
random. And then boom, we've been like that since.
Nobody but God.
Nothing but God, bro.
Won't he do
I told
it?
you I never applied for Disney. To this day, I have no idea how I got that job. Till this day. I tell people, they think I'm joking. I never applied. I never went to a website. I never submitted to anybody. I was sitting in my old house. I was on my computer. I got an email that said, hey, how would you like to be a club host for Disney Cruise Lines? And I literally responded to the email with, what is that? And the lady said, can I Skype you? You have a Skype? I was like, yeah. I sent her my Skype. She Skyped me right away. It was a lady by the name of Megan Dean. She said, so Rod, so what made you interested in our company? I said, Megan, with all due respect, I have no idea why you're calling me. She's like, well, I have your headshot right here. I have your resume right here.
Wow.
And you never applied? I was like, no. She's like, oh, well, let me tell you what the job is. And boom, we laughed for about 15 minutes because she thought I was gassing her up. A week later, I'm talking to the head cruise director, a guy by the name of Christian Abbott. And me and him talked about football for 5 minutes. And he said, hey, can I fly you to Orlando? Flies me to Orlando. I go and do a 7-minute audition. And that was the next 3.5 years of my life. And I met my wife.
Okay, God.
Just like that. So, man, it's crazy. That picture was powerful to me, man. Like, looking at that, like, dang, that's crazy.
And I had the nerve to laugh at your bow tie.
I mean, the bow tie, it was going to be funny, man. It was you know.
It ain't funny and it ain't sappy. It is a beautiful photo. And I can't wait myself to partake in all the love and joy.
My man. I appreciate it.
That's crazy. How's your weekend?
Child. Hot minute. No, I'm just playing. I did some work, like Rod said. We worked together. We did a little filming. Shot a couple of content ideas and stuff. Basically, I've been getting more heavily into thrifting. And thrifting is basically going to Goodwill, secondhand consignment stores, and just finding different pieces and, you know, putting them together, mix and matching and stuff. And so I spent, like, not kidding, I spent $100.
Nice.
And I got like 7-8 shirts. I got a couple of like sets, like some like vacation type outfits and stuff.
Really?
When I tell you, it is like the thing. I'm every Saturday, catch me at the Goodwill because that's what I will be doing. But it is so fun because you don't know what you're going to go in there and get. Like you can go in there with a 20 spot and get like 3 outfits depending on what, you know, like what you pick up. They have like discounts on certain days and stuff. You can join like their rewards clubs. And so it's always crazy to me because a lot of times people will go in there and they'll get rid of things that they never wore. Or they'll get rid of things that they maybe wore once. And, you know, sometimes you can go to some stores. Like when I used to work, it was a place called Dirt Cheap. It was like a secondhand store, but the stuff that was there wasn't being donated. It's like if Target has a shipment coming in and the truck flips over, catches on fire, and the boxes are singed. Everything in that box can't be sent to the store. So they got to send it somewhere. Or if they misprinted a name or something on the label.
Right.
So a lot of times it's brand new stuff that they just couldn't send
like
to
an overstock kind of situation.
Kind of, sort of.
Okay. Wow.
That place is called Dirt Cheap.
It still exists?
It was in Mississippi, but there's another one called Treasure Hunt, and then there's another one called Park Avenue Thrift. And I go to them all the time, and I love it because you just never know. You always get
crazy.
people. People will bring
crazy.
like Louis Vuitton. They'll bring Michael Kors and all types of stuff in there, and it'll be like a purse or some shoes or something, gently worn stuff. And I'm always looking for a deal because people be like, "Oh, you be so cute. Where you get your clothes from?" The Goodwill. Okay, I'll do Fashion Nova and stuff because I like the certain styles.
Right.
But if it's just like a t-shirt, some cute little top for a vacation or just hanging out, I can get that, you know.
I don't know if I got the patience for
There's
it.
a song about that.
I have it and
That's
I
like
love it.
That's a big thing. Somebody wrote a song about like thrifting, like that.
Macklemore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop some tags.
Yes,
because I
that
got
right there.
$20.
Oh, yeah.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
No, but it's fun. It's like an adventure for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what can I find? And then there's this place called Revive over there off Cobb Parkway by Juicy Crab. They stuff be lit. It's like a little more upscale. It's like a Goodwill boutique.
That does nothing for me.
I'll be excited when I go.
The thought of shopping is just, it doesn't do anything for me.
I love shopping.
I hate shopping.
I'll shop anywhere.
hate
I will
shopping.
shop online. I will shop in person. I will shop anywhere.
I like buying. I don't like shopping.
No, I like shopping.
I need to know exactly what it is. When I get there, I want to know exactly what it is. Are they going to have what I want? And I want to go in, get it, and come back out. Because the air in the place is.
But I didn't hear that because I need a whole new
Now
wardrobe.
it will smell like your grandma's house when you go in there.
Oh, you gotta
but
wash
you
it.
you just gotta wash your stuff
You
before
gotta
you
wash it
wear
now.
it. Because people bring drop stuff off in trash bags or whatever. But if you have any type of creative flair or any type of creativity, you can like mix and match some of the cute stuff. So that's what I did, and hung out with some friends and stuff. That was it.
Nice,
incredible.
I needed that, man, because I gotta start over. All my clothes are too big now. So like everything I'm wearing is dang near new.
Okay, all right, here we go.
I need to go.
Go
I
ahead
need
and
to
get it
hit
on
the sale.
I'm so small. I got to get all new clothes.
I mean,
Go ahead.
but I like that she told me about a deal. Don't be a hater, man.
No, I love shopping. Any place I can get a discount. Like I'm not paying full price for anything ever.
I'm so tiny.
Hold that thought.
It wasn't me.
Hold that thought, Tiny. It's the amount
Now
of hate that's coming from this area right here. So I don't know what you ate for breakfast, but it is hater rolls. You are very disrespectful today, young man. Get yourself together.
What do they sell them at? Hater rolls. That sounds delicious.
They do. They kind of. A hater roll.
Just start with those grape annihilators.
Them taste like.
As he's still eating one.
Yeah.
They taste like Ultra Sheen.
Grape
Blue Magic.
Okay, first of all, if I had to continue this show, I would eat more of those.
They taste like Blue Magic.
I am concerned about a couple of issues. One, I followed up on that story with Safaree and what's the girl's name?
Mena.
Mena. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, I know how I'm thinking. It seems like it's so slanted in one way that I probably am not getting it all together. So, Tiny, please break down the story.
I don't think that we know the full story either. I think it's always crazy to be like in celebrity business because we only know what they show us. We don't know these people personally. But allegedly, well, there was video footage, so not alleged. But so, you know, Mena and Safaree have 2 kids. They just had a little boy, and he spent a few days in the NICU. So during that time, Safaree was out in Jamaica with Kaylin Garcia, who is the ex of Joe Budden, who is Safaree's friend.
Interesting.
So there's a lot already happening before you even know details. There's just a lot going on.
Okay.
And so Erica kind of took shots at the girl on Instagram or whatever.
Wait a minute, Joe Budden is Safaree's friend?
They're homies.
They're homies, yep.
And did Joe Budden have an issue with it?
I haven't seen him say anything.
I think it's a code, but hey, what do I know?
I think so too, but I mean, people are grown and they do what they want to do, and I just feel like it got increasingly messy because I remember a few months ago he posted something on Instagram. He basically was like, well, being married was like the worst decision of my life, and I'm like, ooh, your wife can see that, you know, and you can't just delete it from the internet and everything go back to normal. So they basically been living in this house where they're not really communicating, engaging, you know, with each other. And so it just got really, really messy. And
they still live together?
I think so. According to what I have seen on Instagram. But Erica has posted things on the timeline where she's basically like, you know, I can't believe he has a son he hasn't seen. He's been, you know, I've been in the NICU with the baby. He hasn't seen his father. And while I'm out, you know, trying to care for our son, you're in Jamaica basically sleeping with this girl. Like, Erica's very detailed. Now, Safaree hasn't said anything.
Like a real G.
And he shouldn't.
I'm like, at this point, what can you say?
It's not even about what can you say, man. Why have we become such an era where everything has to be talked about on social media?
That's what I'm saying.
You got that man phone number, call him. Send him a video.
Y'all live together.
FaceTime him. Why you got to write on Instagram for everybody else so everybody else can help gas up the fire?
Okay, so you're taking a different perspective. So you're saying that Safaree was wrong.
I'm saying that we should have never knew about it.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
Now, I don't know if they have an open marriage, not my business, but
if divorced.
I saw, allegedly, she said that before she had the second baby. But anyway, so yeah, it happens. But my thing is, if I see my husband partying with some chick in Jamaica and I'm in the NICU with the baby, that would trigger me a little bit. That would trigger me.
I don't mind the trigger. But would you handle it on social media, though?
I mean, he started it on social media.
Would you call?
I wouldn't put anything on social media. But I'm saying, like, the situation started on social media. So I'm a very tit for tat person. You want to be funny? I'll be hilarious. You know, like, it's what we doing. You're like, Moneybag said.
Okay, so I'm getting so when I'm hearing the story, I'm under the impression that not only are they getting divorced, but she don't want him no more. And it's clear. She's been very, very clear.
Any woman with a baby.
That she doesn't want
under
him
a year.
anymore.
Any woman with a baby. Listen, we can argue about it tomorrow.
I agree with that.
But on this day, hear what I'm saying. Any woman with a child under a year
wants to get back together.
Is still, no woman wants to be a single mother. I don't care. Nobody wants to be divorced. Nope. Nobody wants to be a single parent.
Fact.
I don't care what you had to do to be strong for your babies.
Talk to him.
Nobody wants that. It's not a desire. It's not something that people wake up and be like, I'll try single parenthood. Nobody does that.
Oh man, when you
she wants to be with that man. That's why she acting out like that. And there's nothing wrong with it, baby. Just handle it properly.
Why did she say that then?
Because pride makes you do crazy things.
But also,
so why don't we call out the pride as opposed to calling out the fact that she's being inconsistent with her words. And she said she didn't want this dude. She wanted nothing to do with him.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what pride will make you do. Pride will make, I done been there. Pride be like, nah, F that, like, I ain't finna call him, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as you see someone on social media, he really moved on. Like, people do me like that. Oh, you really just gonna get a new boy? Yes.
Man, listen.
Yes. Life goes on.
Break up means split up, done. I'm going my way.
Like, I'm like, if you say it, you got to show me.
No. If you say it, you better mean it.
That's all I'm saying, because I'm going off what you say.
And that's my point exactly. Baby or no baby in the NICU. Don't play victim now.
Well, I'm just saying that according to her, of course, he hasn't seen the child at all. So
okay.
I don't know, man.
So what she's asking for in the divorce allegedly, okay, got you. We say that. She wants full custody of the kids. No, him having no custody. She wants full custody of the kids. He has said, I'm going to give you the house. Basically he's saying, hey, man, I'll give you the house, but like the cars and all this kind of stuff, what I brought into it, I'm about to take that back on out with me. And you take out what you had with you. So for her to say, I want full custody, it don't sound like she's trying to work it out. It's trying to say she's trying to get him out of her life. I want nothing to do with you. So no, let's not do that.
Well, I mean, again, I don't know what has taken place behind the scenes.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm going to just go back to my original point. No matter who was right or who was wrong, it should never be made on social media.
Right.
Have some tact, have some decorum. I tell people all the time, like, going back to some relationships, like, a lot of people have relationships that carry over to the next relationship. But you're not going to get in the next relationship and then post that person on your page. Or post that person in your story. Give it some time. Have we all had relationships that overlapped into a new one? It happens. But don't post it.
I'm about to say, you're not going to tell my business.
Be private about it. Shut up until you see where it's going.
How do we know them?
We don't.
Because they're public figures.
They're public figures. How do we
figures.
know them? What shows were they on?
Love and Hip Hop.
But all of them was on Love.
Safaree used to do. He was a background dancer for Nicki Minaj.
Right.
He dated Nicki Minaj.
Right.
Erica Mena was Love and Hip Hop. She was a video vixen. I think she was in the Chris Brown Yo video.
Yep.
So what I'm saying is they are in their public figures.
Yeah,
Both of them have been on reality TV shows. So no, their life is played out in the public side. I'm not really tripped off about the fact that you put all your stuff out there for the world to see. I am tripping off of the victimizing. Like, I'm now the victim. No, you can't hit. And when somebody hits you harder, now you're the victim. No, you just got hit harder. Don't do that. No, we're not. No, we ain't doing it.
I don't care what I told my baby daddy.
Female, it don't matter. Don't play the victim. You was bad. You was bold. You was loud. You were gregarious. Don't do it now. Like you said, you can be funny. I can be hilarious, and that goes on both ends of the spectrum.
I think it just shows how people can think that they're ready for something that they're not, and I stand 10 toes down on this. Everybody that got kids together don't need to be together. Just because y'all got kids don't mean y'all need to try to force a family, because what you're going to do is put this child in a very, very traumatic situation. And, like, it's not going to be good. You don't want to create a space that your child has to heal from. And they're already doing it public. Like, you've created a legacy for this child already that they never asked for.
And they're going to go back and see this stuff.
They're going to go back and see it.
They'll go back and see it.
But I wish my baby daddy would, though. I wish I would be 4 days post labor and you in Jamaica with another woman. We got to fight. I don't care if I told you to kill over and die. I don't care. You need to be with your baby.
Don't say it then.
You need to be with your baby.
Don't say. Okay, so here's the thing. If being with the baby means I got to be around you, and being around you is like you making it about everything else except for the baby, yeah, I'm not going to choose violence when I wake up that morning. I'm not going to do that.
I mean, you could, though. I would choose a little violence. I'd be like, just stand on the other side while I hold a baby.
No. Wow. Because the thing is,
try it.
Think about this. What kind of person would say, I know these are your kids, and I know that you love your kids, but I don't want you to have any custody of them. That's somebody that's trying to X you
manipulation
out of their lives so they don't have to see you. So if I got to see you, if the baby's got to see you, then I got to see you. I don't even want to see you. I want full custody so I can say no.
I don't think she don't want to be with him. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't think it's I want him because she's okay. So I don't know how much you know about the vindictiveness of women, but we will do things. We will pull strings. We will manipulate. She might just want to see how hard he'll fight for his family. She might want to talk about it, work it out.
That don't make an ounce of sense.
It don't have to make sense to a woman who's hurt. Like, you know this. this.
How does that make sense, though? I mean, like, I know you're saying it don't got to make sense. Okay, but how does that rationally make sense? So it's like we kids again. I like you, so I'm going to hit you. I'm going to show you I like you, so I'm going to hit you.
I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is I'm saying she's probably trying to pull strings to get her way. She wants him to do something that he ain't doing.
It's manipulation.
That's what I just said.
So we ain't going to play the manipulation game. We ain't playing that. Yo, man.
I'm telling you, that's what this is.
I'm like, okay, so you want to be manipulative? Okay, here's the thing. Here's what happened. Well, you want to be manipulative. If you be manipulative and try to keep me out or whatever, all this kind of stuff, I'm going to give you what you're asking for. I'm going to give you whatever it is you're asking for. You want me to be gone? I'm gone. Love you. I'm going to holler at the kids. And by the way, you're not going to get full custody of them. We can share joint custody, but you're not going to get full custody. And if you have any other issues with that, see my high-priced lawyer. He's right over there, actually standing right here. You can see him yourself.
In Jamaica.
He had
at the turn up.
Too. Yeah,
at the turn up.
The lawyer like this.
I just want to state right now that dance will never happen on the show ever again.
I'm doing it at your wedding.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be front row.
At the wedding, they'll be like, anybody.
This gonna be me.
Anybody have any reason to say something? I'm gonna say something. Rod,
how long
Rod,
you want this to go on, Rod?
Me and Gary with the tea gonna be sitting on the front row.
Oh, not Gary.
Rod.
Now Gary ain't saying nothing about you.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's I don't get it. But when it comes down to trying to work these relationships and stuff out, man, we just got to be grown. At the end of the day,
say what you mean and mean what you say.
Got to be grown.
You also got to stop giving your time and attention to people who aren't reciprocating. Like I say this all the time. A lot of our problems in relationships will be solved. Like I'm pretty sure 80% of our problems would go away if we just date people who like us, be with people who genuinely care about us. And that doesn't mean I'm going to play mind games with you to get you. I love you, and that's why I'm physically and emotionally abusive. That don't work.
That's not cool.
Because people, I know people who say, well, if he don't argue with me, then I don't think he love me. Baby, that's toxic, and you need to stop dealing with people like that, and stop making children with. It's so easy to not have a baby. In fact, it's easier than having a baby. And all I'm saying is. I'm not saying that things don't happen and people, like people don't check. Because folks be like, well, he wasn't like that when I met him. I understand. Stop sleeping with these dudes. Stop sleeping. These dudes don't deserve nudes. They don't deserve none of this stuff you're trying to give them, but you're trying to force a connection because you just want to be with somebody.
I think that they probably were like that when you married them. The problem is you married them in a season. Because everybody has different ways that they show up in different seasons. So I think that you got to experience a person through at least the major seasons. Like I want to see you when you're extremely happy. Correct. I want to see what you like when you're extremely unhappy. That part. I want to see what you kind of look like when you're jealous. I need to see how you show up when things don't go your way. Right. When you don't have the kind of money that you want to have. Now you got a person that you've seen in different seasons and not just spring or summer. Hey, what you look like in the winter? Because you don't find the holes in the roof until it rains. You know?
Ashy.
Ashy. That's
Some people be
said.
Ashy in wintertime.
That's what she said. Ashy.
Literally, like
super ashy. Like right. Ashy tone. Put some lotion on your tone. Right. That's good. I see what you did right there.
All I'm saying is that sometimes we just gotta. The relationship ain't that serious. It can wait. Like it's cool and cute to take pictures. Like I think people are so pressed about the image. Like they want people to see them being happy. And I got over that along. So I said, honey, I'm not finna pretend. Like, it's just not worth it. My peace of mind is not worth it. Yeah. My happiness ain't worth it. Like, get yourself in a space where you're happy and comfortable and your kids are not stressed and you're stressed because you're dealing with somebody who essentially is playing games with you.
Sometimes it really is, and I don't want to get into this part of the story. I mean, it's maybe another show. But sometimes I just realized I had my own blind spot. And so you don't know that it's you. Like I ain't know it was me. Like I study a lot. I'm pretty self-aware, but I think that all of us have blind spots that you really, if you have the right community, and this person in the community was a therapist that I went to and I sat down and he was like, you really don't see that, do you? See what? I know I'm right. I know I'm Okay. He said 3 other words after that. And I was humbled. Because you don't know. Sometimes you're doing like this, you. When the truth is,
might be a little bit of me too.
What if they are responding to you?
Yeah.
What if they're responding to you?
Correct.
You thinking it's them, but what if they're responding to you? Well, I mean, even if they are, hey man, what that little bit? Hey, okay, so when you're making a cake, how vital is the egg? Just a little bit. How vital is that? When you're making like a vanilla pound cake, how vital is the vanilla? Just a little bit. It can change everything. You're making bread, biscuits, the yeast, it's a little bit. Sometimes it's what we have brought to the equation that's making it be what it is anyway. Take that out and then see what you got. Take the yeast out of a biscuit. You got unleavened bread. Let's take communion. Basically, So I'm saying, like, some of this stuff is rising unnecessarily because of what the yeast we bring into the situation.
We're in an era when nobody takes accountability.
Yeah.
Even when you are, and everybody knows relationships up and down. It's a one person. One month is you. That's the up person. 1 month is the other person. But even if that ends, if you're the up person more than the other person, if you're the one that's high and happy and trying to make y'all work even more than the other party, even when that thing is over, you still gotta reflect. I'm like, what could I have worked on? Mm-hmm. What could I have done better? What could I have handled differently? How could I have said this? Communicate this better. I think we talked about this off air one time. I was saying sometimes it's the simple things. We go through these stories and we're like, well, this made me mad back there and this made me mad right here. But right now we're talking about these now and laters. Mm-hmm. This is what we're arguing about. Okay, let's finish this, and then we can unwind those other things that you want to talk about as well, and let's stick to that. And then when things end, and you started like with her, when she told him that she didn't want to be with him no more, even if they get back together, she needs to take it to accountability. I shouldn't say stuff like that. Mm-hmm. If I don't say stuff like this, then this won't happen. Yeah. And then she knows, like, don't play with that. Like me, at my household, I don't play with the words breakup, divorce. I'm not saying those things. Yeah. Unless I absolutely mean them. Right. I'm never going to tell somebody, hey, man, I don't want to be with you no more because I'm upset. I'm having an emotional moment. I'm only going to say that I'm leaving tomorrow. Like,
right. I've already
packed my suitcase. I'm out. That's the only way I'm saying that. Other than that, if I'm upset, hey, I need to go to another room right now. I need some air. I need to chill, or I need to get out for a second. Don't play with breakup and let's separate, or let's start over fresh. Like, nah, you can't play like that. Like, once you win, you win. And you got to be happy with the good and the bad. And tough things are going to happen over and over and over. Can you still be good when y'all in a tough space? And that's where a lot of us fail. We get in a tough space, and then we just start, running off emotion. I'm mad, so they need to know I'm mad, and I'm going to show them.
And we forget, too, it's not me and you against each other. It's us against the problem. Yep. A lot of times we be so hurt and angry, we just like, well, I need to be vindicated. Like, it's my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. Like, no, y'all really right here as a team. Like, work together.
Or make me feel better. That's another thing. People like, make me feel better. No, we need to get better because this relationship is one thing. Mm-hmm. Right. It's not me making you feel better or you making me feel better. Let's get better so we're better, and then we can move forward. Right. And I'm done with that.
Let me ask you this, because this is where I was going to go with the a discussion. It's a long situation via DM. Okay. And I know them, so I'm aware of it. But the question that I want to land on is, do you want your spouse or your girl, your guy, to tell you the 100% truth, their truth about you at all times? It's like saying, for instance, if you can read their mind about how they genuinely think about you, do you want them to 100% always do that? And let me tell you why I'm saying it. It was a very interesting scenario. This couple had gotten to the end of a very interesting evening, and his wife was kind of lambasting another couple because she said that, the husband of that couple was a liar. Wow. She said he was a liar. And so she was kind of touting the fact that if you're holding out some piece of the truth, then you're a liar. And she said to her husband, she brought him into it. I guess he had maybe one too many drinks, so he was there. He chose violence that morning when he woke up. Yeah, he was there for the smoke. And he was like, yes, I do lie to you. And it's not an intentional lie, but there are things that I say to you that I say because it's personal. I don't think that you really want to know the truth. You want me to tell you something that's going to make you feel better. Does this dress make me look fat? No, it doesn't make me look fat. I'm saying that to you, but in my mind, you look kind of portly, in the dress. So do you want me to tell you the truth every time? Do you want me to tell you every time, like, wow, that production last night was awful, terrible, right, worst I've ever had? Matter of fact, such and such, Leroy and them, he was better. Like, wow, man, this
That's
was
way
not,
too much.
Come on.
There's a line. I respect the honesty, but you ain't got to do that. And I think a certain level of consideration has to always be had.
Watch this. Some people will ask. They'll say, am I the best you ever had?
And see, that's a stupid question.
Let me tell you something.
You should never ask that question.
Watch this. I'm never going to ask you a question that I do not, and I'm not prepared to hear the answer for it.
Right.
Me, myself, personally, KD Bowe, I'm not going to do it. Now, if I want to know, then I'm going to ask you. But so I don't believe, personally, I don't believe that I want to know your truth all the time, personally, about me. You tell me when you feel like it's necessary. But I think that all of us have different ideas and mindsets about each other, that it ain't how I think about you on and off the record ain't your business. If you tell me, or if it's an issue and we got to dig deep, well, yeah, I feel like such and such. But for the most part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be the best coworker that I could possibly be. I'm going to be the best friend, boy I could possibly be. But if I think, I think Rod is, I think Rod is whatever, and it ain't got nothing to do with this.
Right.
Well, I'm telling you that. It doesn't make sense.
I think the average human.
That's me.
Yeah. I think the average human can only handle about 80% truth. Realistically, 80%.
I think that's a fair assessment.
I think it's fair. Like you can't handle all of it, but 80% you can handle. And then it's also situational, who you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Just like you're married, you've been married for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's only certain things you can tell your wife, but there's certain things you tell her that's going to really piss her off.
But if you ask her, she'll say, "No, I want to know it all."
It's just impossible.
Now you sleeping on the couch.
You're on the couch.
I don't. It's just certain questions I don't ask. It's certain questions I don't ask. It's certain questions I don't answer. Sweetie, listen, I know you think you want to know, but let's go to McDonald's or something. Let's do something else with our time. Because I feel like there's unnecessary arguments that a lot of people have. People do this thing where hypothetically,
I shut it down.
Why are we talking about stuff that ain't happening?
Right,
you are stressing yourself. You're stressing yourself.
I had a terrible fight with a girl I dated. She was like, "Yeah, man, if I had a car accident, I lost both of my ankles, and my leg. How would you feel? Like, don't. Why you put me in that predicament? What do you want me to say? Yeah, I'm out.
I will send you back to your parents.
I sound like a total jerk. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's situational. We kind of knew.
That's probably what would happen.
I don't know. I might dip. I don't know. We were too new for you to ask
Never
me that.
know.
You kind of put me on the spot. What do you want me to do? I'm trying to impress you. We haven't kicked it yet. I mean.
So you're not gonna stay with me if I'm ankleless?
She was new.
Okay.
She was new. You know what I'm saying? I didn't love her like that yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I still want to see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? I can answer this question and ruin where this goes. And
Yeah, I kind of like feet.
Right. No, because my girl gotta have feet.
I gotta carry you around Six Flags. I ain't doing it.
I'm really, honestly, but let me tell you.
Stupid. Just stupid.
I'm gonna tell you what's funny. So this dude, there's two scenarios, and this is something separate, but I'm going based on what you said.
Right.
So it's this dude. He likes a supersized BBW. All right.
Okay.
And she lost like 150 pounds.
Oh, she tried that.
He bounced because she wasn't.
He needed a bigger woman.
He wanted that. And then there's another lady. She very heavy chested. She had a breast reduction because it was wearing her back out.
Sore back. So
he was like, the attraction is gone. Let me say something to you.
He was there for the meat.
I'm not going to go there with you, Roderick. Yeah.
It's always me.
Arby's.
Now, ladies.
We have the meat.
Dun, 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 dun.
But that right there is that level of, it's one thing to like a person for what you like. Everybody got a thing. You're like, I like this, I like that.
Right.
But when you have made a commitment to a person to love them, I believe the vows and sickness and the health, I think that if something like that should happen, no, that's not a license to leave because I ain't attracted to you no more. You lost the one thing,
bruh,
that was keeping us together. So
that's sad anyway.
It's terrible, ain't it? It's terrible.
Why is that the one? Why y'all only got one thing keeping y'all together?
In that case, if you bounced, then that's awful. Unless you said maybe we had some other issues and the gone, you got to beep that. There you go. And it gone.
No,
it's okay.
I don't think you can say.
Can I leave on there, please?
Don't say.
Can we stop
on the video? On the video, please. It's okay. It's
working
not a cuss
with
word.
men?
Most women have.
Some men.
We don't call though.
What do you call them?
You call them breasts.
When last time you said breast and it didn't refer to chicken?
Last night.
Okay. And then there's that.
That ain't my business.
Oh, the chicken tenders.
And all right, I got a question.
But you understand what I'm saying, though.
I know, I got you.
I am
I'm just
afraid
being a
for what
jerk.
is about to happen.
All right, so I have a question. So, fair or foul? There's a young lady that I had history with a while ago. After I posted that same photo we showed on the other episode, sent me a message and said that she felt some kind of way that I did not invite her to any of my festivities, engagement party or wedding, because we've gone past what the history that we have, and I feel like I should have been invited, like one of your friends.
Wait a minute.
Is that fair or foul?
Wait. Y'all were together?
I mean, we weren't in a relationship.
But
we hung out after hours.
But you were intimate.
They were intimate.
Yeah.
They knew each other biblically.
Yeah, we knew each other. Me, it's very foul. I think
she should have just, sis, like the picture and move on. You're messy. Did nobody ask you?
That's super messy.
That's messy.
It was messy. I thought-
See, if you pull up and you get beat up, now we're the ones that are wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
don't know about getting beat up, but I do know she was. You do know that she was shooting the shot.
Absolutely.
From the half point
I think
line.
it absolutely was. Because what
she
reason
was
do you
shooting
need
the
to be
shot
at this
from
man's
half court.
wedding for? Why?
No, this is the thing. I don't agree that she should be there at all, and I told her that. You know what I'm saying? But I was just like, it made me think about this whole scenario. Do people go through this? When
Yes.
they have to have these discussions before the wedding?
Yes.
Because I feel like nobody that has seen you naked should be at the wedding
Do we need to talk off the?
unless there's some co-parenting situation going on.
Yeah. If y'all don't have
I think that's the
kids,
only
they
time.
shouldn't be there.
I think without kids involved, it's
I think
definitely
that's
absolute
messy.
no.
So you said to her.
No, you're not coming. I'm not inviting you.
No, I'm saying y'all still talk.
No, not like that. I just responded to the message.
Okay.
Yeah,
For the
we responded to
algorithm.
message.
For the
Yeah.
Instagram algorithm.
Very good. That's very good.
Oh no.
But so
no.
yeah, you cut that because you found your forever.
Yeah.
And so
No.
why I'm going back. What she was doing, bruh, she
wanted to know if she could still get in there.
Yes, and depending on what you said, come on,
Temperature
Rod.
check. It was a temperature
Rod.
check.
Rod.
If you had said, yeah, I'm going to send you an invite,
Yes.
the next message you would have got from her was, so what you doing Friday?
Yep.
It would be good to
Facts.
catch up. It would be good to see you and catch up.
Facts.
That's situational.
You know, you're disturbing me right now. You're disturbing.
I don't think it was. I think some people really feel like
You're disturbing me
No.
because you don't
No.
see this. How
No.
you don't see it?
No, I'm agreeing with you.
You're one of the smartest, most brilliant men I know.
He's a really good reader.
How you don't see this?
Here's my thing. What I'm saying. All right. So I get it. There's no way I was gonna be like, yeah, sure. Come on, here's the link. I wasn't doing
Right.
it, right? But I also can see where people are like, I think social media tricks people. Like they feel like y'all talk more than y'all really do, or they feel like they're seeing you and they've gotten past whatever little situation y'all had way back when, and they feel like, oh, I'm cool with him. I'd go to that. He's entertaining.
No. How often do you talk to this person?
It's how she came. There you go. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. How often do you talk to her?
Listen to this woman of
Not
God.
much
You
at
don't
all.
talk to her at all, right?
Right.
So
Not
she
much at all.
pops up out the blue. You don't have a long thread of messages to her. You don't have a long thread of DMs.
No.
So you haven't been familiar with this woman in quite some time.
Uh-huh.
The heifer is being shady,
Heifer,
okay? I'm
heifer.
trying to tell you. She's trying to see. Dudes do it too.
And here's the
you
thing.
You still
Oh,
with
yeah.
the, you
No,
still with old boy?
let me say this.
You still with old boy?
That's what they do.
Dudes do it too.
Yeah.
What now?
She's doing a temperature check. They hit you up. You still with old boy?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, my feelings was hurt. You didn't invite. Girl,
Not the banana annihilators.
girl. You have no
Hit you in
right.
the face with a banana.
That pisses me off because you know good and well. I wasn't
Right.
inviting you. We've
Not doing
had
it.
sex, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the day, point blank.
Yeah.
We've been
So-
intimate. I'm not going to even try to. That's too close to disrespecting my brand new relationship. You tried it.
Here's the thing.
So
ma'am,
every scenario is
Let
nobody.
me say
Okay,
this,
go ahead,
ma'am.
go ahead.
I know you watch this content because clearly. Let me say something to you. Stop being trifling.
Girl, don't play with my brother like that.
Let's not be ratchet.
Don't play with him like that.
Leave him alone. If you go into his DMs again, I have access. I'm going to expose you. And I'm going to tell the world about how nasty and trifling of a home wrecker you are.
Not the home record.
It's really dark. I don't think it was that deep. But go ahead.
I mean, I think it had the potential to get there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, if you went back and forth, it would have got there.
Let me tell you something. So when I was telling everybody I'm about to get married. So my eve of getting married. Man, this girl hit me up and she said, "Oh, so I missed my opportunity."
Satan.
I was stupid.
I was stupid.
So I'm going back and forth like, how dare you? I'm all this craziness. Before I realized
all she wanted was a conversation.
All she wanted was a conversation.
Fell right into it.
But I never told that until now.
And Kime, at this point, as a brother of KD Bowe,
well, how
that
about
video
that?
right now.
I'm going to say something to you that's funny. Kime is not here. Kime left the building.
I didn't realize.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I'm like, people think that they're being slick, but come on, man. When you got friends, they can see what clearly is in your blind spot. That this child was really trying to get in and see what that thing.
And you know it's crazy. She probably don't want to be with you or be anything serious. She just. Men and women have this thing, this pride. I just want to know I can get it.
Yeah.
I just want to know.
Just want to know I can.
I just want to know. Oh, he texted me back. Mm-hmm. Oh, her husband was in my DMs. It'd be little stupid stuff like that.
Gosh, man.
Just a screenshot and tell their friends.
My gosh. Yeah.
Something to talk about when they're miserable.
She can't come. And who matter of fact, let me be your door security. Give me the list of all of them. Let me.
Not list of all of them.
Give me a list of all of them.
It's destination, so it'll be out of town. So people can't just pop up. They wouldn't just pop up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a destination.
It's a destination.
Where's it going to be?
I'm gonna be there.
As you said, I was playing. I didn't want you to tell the world.
Bleep it out.
We can cut it out.
Oh, you did bleep it.
Yeah.
Where's it going to be, Rob?
Boop. That's actually funnier than the first thing.
So who you going for in the finals? You think the Bucks are going to pull it out, or you think
Nah, Suns? Chris Paul, it's his time. It just looks like destiny. He looks set up with the injuries AD getting hurt, Murray getting hurt, just all the things that have been happening on and off. I think this is Chris Paul's time.
I want the Bucks to win because I don't like Chris Paul's lineup. It's too perfect. Something is suspicious about that. Can't be real. I know it's hate. Whatever.
No,
until you do right by him, everything you even think about gonna crumble.
This morning, I'm trying to let you know, man. It's been in your spirit all day.
And then plus, Giannis, man, I love the dude, man. I love his story. I love just everything about it. I just think that I want to see him go all the way, win, etc. But to your point, the Suns are looking good. Chris Paul, man, the lineup though, bro. Hey, Tim, is it real? Is that his real hair? He ain't got no plugs in there. Look at me trying.
Now, why you putting Tim in some mess?
Is it tattoos? Is it tattooed it up? It ain't tattooed. It's real?
Dog,
dang.
You sound like how girls be talking about women bodies sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Women what now?
She thick, but the thighs don't match. The thighs don't match.
What? Before booties was getting done, there was some thick women walking around. Some people got good lineups. Have you seen Jalen Rose?
Who booty is fake?
I'm not doing this.
What? Tell me. I want to know.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay. Cool. Got you.
You know what, Katie? Have an hour later.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
Oh, this is a strawberry one? Oh, no. That's a man law violation that gets eaten. A strawberry later. You almost had me right then. You're out.
Are you saying it's a man law violation to eat a strawberry, but you love grape?
A cherry one is good, but a strawberry?
What's wrong with strawberry?
What? Let me ask you, are there such things as women law violations?
That's a good question.
I think that the only real laws that we have are like, don't sleep with my ex, something like that. But y'all have laws that I feel like are excessive. Like, I'm killing the whole pack of strawberry annihilators. You know what I'm saying?
That's you. It's cool.
But
you can do that.
I can, if I want to hand my girlfriend a phallic-shaped object, it's not a thing. We don't have to constantly say pause after something that could be made. Like, we don't have a constant fear of being seen as something else.
Soft.
Because that's a
Huh?
I don't say pause.
It's just, I think that it's a perception that people are trying to stay away from.
I don't. Whatever I say, I meant. I know what I meant.
Something we're starting that's new?
No, I mean, I just feel like it's getting overdone. Every time a dude say anything, he got pause.
You don't say it anymore.
I've never been the guy. I'm like, bro, it's unnecessary. I know what I meant when I said what I said. I know what I meant.
If I ask
pull up the tape,
to rewind,
please go back, Kime. Go back.
The tape.
Go back.
No, we're not gonna do this.
Yes,
because
do it. Kime, go back.
Your record of losing these battles.
Do it on the air.
Go back. Do
it on the air.
Right.
I'm not a pause guy.
Man law violations.
I got 100 push-ups on the next episode. If Kime can find me in this camera saying pause, 100 push-ups.
Does that count? Question.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to position the camera on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay? And we're only going to start filming at around 78.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're gonna start. Not when you're good and strong and ready to get through them. No, we're on 78.
Oh no, I'm gonna break them up into 2 sets.
No.
It's gonna be 2 sets of 50.
No. We ain't got enough tape. We got tape.
No, it's not gonna take me that long.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Hey man, you got something in your beard. Let me get that.
No, G, chill out.
Oh. But you don't say pause.
I didn't say pause.
I think it's more so a violation of personal space.
That's just my space.
I don't think it's a man law violation.
No, it's man law violation. You cannot gingerly take something out of a man's. But I will sit here for 2 hours and direct your hand to where it is. Matter of fact, I hit him with the light skin.
But why though? Why though? Because if I see something on my homegirl face, I'm gonna get it off.
That's different.
Why is it different though? What's the word that I want to say that I'm not gonna say because somebody else gonna say it? Why is it different?
Because you're a girl.
When I post this video, I'm going to put the word in the caption.
You're a girl. I mean,
Instagram ain't finna ban my content. They keep blocking my lives, and I don't know whoever snitching. You can meet me in the parking lot.
Meet me at the club.
It's going down.
What about the mall?
It's going down.
I don't know the whole song.
I don't know it either.
The
You put me on the spot
Meet me in
so
the
bad.
trap.
Meet me in the trap.
It's going down.
I was like, what's the next part?
Wow,
'Cause
y'all don't know.
I have a confession about
Every
music.
time you
I have
see
a
me.
confession about music. I'm such a band head that I don't listen to the words. I'm listening to the beat. I'm listening to the beat nonstop. So some of my favorite songs, I don't know the words to. It's bad. And
Well, they say banana nail letters are good for memory.
Thank y'all. Love y'all.
See, because y'all don't read. Y'all don't read.
It's the K